Kidal is cut off, the trap is shut, and foreign weapons found on the battlefield. Welcome back to the broadcast. You're watching the Global Observer, and I urge you to stay right there. We are tracking a massive turn of events in Mali that is shaking the world's power players to their core. For 11 days, a massive force of 12,000 fighters tried to tear Mali apart. They hit 6 cities at once. They even struck the home of the defense minister. But today, the story has flipped. The hunters have become the hunted. Mali and its neighbors have built a ring of fire around the city of Kidal. There is no way out for the enemy. This is not just a local fight. This is a struggle for the very soul of African sovereignty. Think of it, dear viewers, like a giant game of chess where the other side thought they had the king, but suddenly the board turned around. Now, every single roll out of Kidal is under heavy fire. To the east, the Niger Air Force is watching the skies. To the west, the Burkina Faso Air Force is in control, and even the border with Mauritania is closed after a single Malian strike wiped out 200 reinforcements before they could even join the fight. For the first time in over a decade, the Algerian border is no-go zone. The Alliance of the Sahel States, or the AES, has locked the door and thrown away the key, maybe in the ocean. Those who walked into Kidal to take it over are now trapped inside, and the world is starting to see who really paid for their tickets to this war. Now, dear viewers, you might be wondering, how did these groups get so powerful so fast? The answer is in the crates of weapons left behind. This is where the story gets even explosive. When the Malian forces and their allies started picking up the captured gear, they found something shocking. These weren't just old guns found in the desert. They found high-tech drones, fiber optics, and heavy missiles. Most of these weapons carry the mark of Rheinmetall. That is the biggest defense company in Germany. In fact, 3 out of every 4 captured weapons came from NATO supplies. This is a professional inventory for a professional war. It tells us that this wasn't just a small local rebellion. This was a massive operation backed by the deep pockets of the West. But it doesn't stop with the guns. The money tells the rest of the story. Soldiers found suitcases full of cash in 3 different currencies: the CFA francs, the euro, and the US dollar. 3 types of money. 3 different masters. We even have audio recordings of voices speaking Italian, giving orders to the assault team. Captured fighters are now naming French and Ukrainian intelligence services as the ones who planned the whole thing. Surprisingly, it is now clear that the West was using African soil as a walkout or a workshop for a regime change. They wanted to remove President Assimi Goïta and destroy the unity of the Sahel. They aren't afraid of strong men. They are afraid of a free and independent Africa that says no to foreign orders. While the Western media has been shouting that the capital city of Bamako is under a total blockade, the reality on the ground is even more different. It is like someone telling you the whole highway is closed when only one small exit is blocked. Most roads leading to the capital are wide open. In fact, a massive convoy of 104 tankers and 50 food trucks just rolled into the city without any trouble at all. A curfew has been lifted and markets are busy. The siege that the Western press keeps talking about is a ghost story. They want people to panic, but the Malian people are staying calm. They are seeing their own army do what foreign forces couldn't do in 11 years, which is deliver peace and security. The political map is also changing fast. Mali has officially walked away from old committees with Algeria. For years, these committees were used as a shield to hide groups that caused trouble along the border. And now, dear friends, that shield is gone. President Goita has taken full control of the defense of his nation. He is closing every gap that the enemies used to exploit. The old political questions about the North are still there. But the groups who claimed to represent the people made a huge mistake. They teamed up with Al-Qaeda. By joining forces with terrorists, they lost their seat at the table. You cannot ask for a fair deal while you are holding hands with the people who blow up civilians. The AES will now talk directly to the village elders and the youth, bypassing the leaders who sold out the foreign interests. This is a historic moment because the mask has finally fallen off. We see the German serial numbers on the missiles. We hear the European voices on the radio. We see the NATO-grade drones in the sun. The narrative that this is just Mali versus terrorists is dead. This is Mali standing up against a global machine that wants to keep Africa under its thumb. The soldiers in the AES are learning and adapting every day. They are turning transport helicopters into fighting machines. They are using their own intelligence to strike before the enemy can move. The incapable label that the French press used for years has been proven wrong by the brave men and women of the front line. As we watch the ring close around Kidal, dear viewers, we see 5 major threats. The first threat is the city is totally surrounded by the joint power of Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. The second is the captured equipment proves that NATO allies were the ones supplying the war. The third truth is that the political future of the North will be decided by Africans, not by outside mediators or terrorists. And the fourth very intrinsic truth is the capital city is not under siege. Life is moving forward with strength. And finally, the fifth truth you may want to know is that the Western media keeps moving the goalposts because they cannot believe Africa is winning. One day, they say the government will fall, and the next day, they ask if the army is going too far. They are confused because the old script isn't working anymore. This is a second independence, not only for Mali, but for the entire Africa. It is a fight for the resources, the land, and the dignity of the Sahel. The energy in the region is electric. People are realizing that they don't need a foreign doctor to tell them how to heal their own country. They are doing the work themselves with their own hands and their own allies. The 5 billion lost by those who try to infiltrate is just a small part of the price they are paying for their failure. The real prize is a sovereign Mali and a united Sahel that stands tall against any threat. We are following every step of this journey as the soldiers move closer to the heart of Kidal. And that is why I will keep thanking you for being a part of this deep dive into the front lines of our history. This is where we tell the story from our own side with the facts and clear eyes. Make sure you share this report so that the truth about these foreign bikers get out to everyone. Do not also forget to click the notification button or subscribe. The world needs to know who is really fueling the fire in our backyard. I am your host, and this is the news. Stay strong, stay united, keep your eyes on the front line. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.